Hello everyone, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nub Raids, where we have a very exciting special news video. The new champion that will be the reward for the brand new mode, which is now confirmed to be called Siege. Clan Siege, right? It's this new Clan Wars, Clan PvP mode. Amazing. This is the champion that you can get. We're going to be taking a full look at her kit. She is a Void Legendary support for the Demon Spawn faction. And she has some pretty crazy stuff, like immune to sheep debuffs, immune to polymorph. It's pretty cool. First of all, quick news on her. New champion. She is the final reward. I guess that's important. Final reward in the upcoming clan PvP mode, Siege. So it's now confirmed to be called Siege, which is cool. And yeah, it's basically she's intended to be great for both PvE and PvP. Well, I mean, let's see it for ourselves and see what's happening. Get reminder, Siege is due to come out on the 10th of July. I mean, it might shift a bit depending, but that seems to be the plan right now. I'd say it's probably 99% chance, honestly, it does hit the release date. I'm sure it's well finished at this point, right? But yeah, the 10th of July, when Clan Siege goes live, probably will take you a while to collect her. I'm thinking something along the lines of like collecting Mithrala Lifebane from Hydra, for instance, right? It's probably going to take a while. Let's look at her kit, though. She's got some nutty stuff going on. Let's move me out of the way. So Zephyr of Conquest, or A1, attacks all enemies 50. That goes to a 70% chance of decreased attack for 2 turns. Dread Dominion, her A2, 4 goes to a 3-turn cooldown. 75 bucking to 100% chance to place block buffs and True Fear on all enemies for 2 turns. If the target is a boss, it will do block buffs and decrease speed instead. That's kind of nuts. So it's a 2-turn AoE True Fear. Cool. That's nice. And then again, against bosses who are typically always immune to hard crowd control, like True Fear, you get block buffs, decrease speed instead. So that's a fantastic move for Hydra and a really, really strong move as well for wave-based content. Most True Fears are only 1 turn. This gives you 2 turns of coverage. It's not the most reliable hard crowd control, but it can be effective. Icon of Domination. She likes dominating and dominion and all that. 6 goes to a 4-turn cooldown, removes all debuffs from a single ally except this champion, and puts 2 intercept stacks on them. So the second champion in the game with intercept after Vaultkeeper Wixwell. Also, fills the target ally's turn meter by 50% and resets the cooldowns of all of their skills. Now, I like that a lot. Authority Manifest, her passive. She is immune to sheep debuffs, and each debuff placed by this champion decreases a target's turn meter by 5% and their resistance and accuracy by 10, stacking up to 100, and then a 24% speed in all battles aura. Well, that's a great aura. I mean, that's, you know, that's a Marishka aura right there. Very, very strong. This passive is really interesting. So this is permanent, right? So you can permanently decrease enemies' resistance and accuracy, stacking up to 100. Now, in wave-based content, it's very unlikely you're going to fully stack that up. In Hydra, it will stack up, but I'm pretty sure when you like decapitate a head and it respawns in, this will reset. But that's still pretty powerful. It's pretty useful. Decreasing their resistance, probably not crazy important. Nice. I think decreasing their accuracy is actually stronger. That can have a pretty big impact in Arena. You lower their accuracy and you might pass a threshold. For Hydra, that's extremely powerful, right? You can just prevent a lot of the debuffs from happening. And then for like tough wave-based content, again, this could help you hit the resistance requirements. That's pretty nice. Immune to sheep, that's a big one too. I like that. Now, I will say she can provide intercept, which will also make you immune to sheep, a chosen ally. It's definitely useful, and she is a debuffer as well, doing lots of debuffs, so she doesn't need to worry about polymorph. This is definitely interesting. Yeah, let's look at her kit, though. I think at a quick glance overall, she looks like a freaking monster for Hydra, right? So Hydra, absolutely nutty champion, right? You're coming in, AoE block buffs and decrease speed on a 3-turn, and AoE decrease attack. That's a very solid pair of skills. But then you've got, for your damage dealer, a full cleanse with 2 stacks of intercept. Intercept as well does not expire, so you can apply that to multiple people. We see that with Wixwell. You can kind of spread it as needed. But a huge turn meter boost and a full cooldown reset, that is insane. So she'll be very good with Trunda, right? That's very nice for Trunda. Full skill reset on the Trunda. That's juicy, but it's really good for any damage dealer, like a Wallmaster Atharion, a Royal Guard, even if you're earlier game. Yeah, almost any champion is going to benefit from that, any damage dealer. You could even use this, obviously, on anyone for utility as well. You could use it on your Provoker, get them back to provoke, whatever. Lots of utility there, very strong. So for Hydra, she looks like a great champion. Yeah, really good. One thing to note is she only has one attack. That's this one. It is an AoE attack, but these moves are not attacking moves. But yeah, no, that's good. I think she's a great Hydra champion. I think for wave-based content as well. So Cursed City of Cintranos, who knows exactly what this Clan Siege is going to look like, but Cursed City, Doom Tower, anything like that in the future, any wave-based stuff, going to be an absolute monster. You come in with AoE block buffs and True Fear. You've got the AoE decrease attack. You're debuffing their stats as well with their passive. Very strong for wave-based content, anything like that. Yeah, any Cursed City stage, she's going to be crazy with the speed aura, the crowd control, protecting a teammate and resetting their skills. You're going to rip through the stages. So yeah, she's insanely good for that. For Arena, it's a bit more questionable. The issue I have with her for Arena is how exactly do you, like, if we go first, okay, so we go first. Stone Skin is a problem. Like, we can come in and block buffs True Fear. That's really good. There is still a chance they could cleanse it, of course. And Sifi can just remove the True Fears with her passive a good chunk of the time. But Stone Skin sort of gets in the way. So, like, if she goes first, you might not be able to debuff them and do this stuff at all because of Stone Skin. You'd have to have maybe a buff strip go first. It's not super reliable, bit clunky. You could open with Icon of Domination, which isn't bad, right? Make one of your allies, give them intercept, make them immune to sheep or stuns or whatever, and give them. I mean, but it's a little bit clunky. I think it is a bit clunky because, well, okay. I mean, she probably combo fairly well with Armans. You put Armans in first, fast. And if they're all in Stone Skin, Armans can sheep one of them. And then she can give Armans intercept, give him a turn meter boost, and reset his skills. Like, that's pretty powerful. So she'd probably combo very well with an Armans. This seemed a little bit clunky, though. Like, this, it's not the strongest opening move in the world. Or, you know, if you do it on a damage dealer, if they are in Stone Skin, well, you kind of lose the reset of the skills. And if the turn meter boost is too much, your damage dealer might end up going when they're still in Stone Skin. So it's a bit of a problem. I think it's a little bit awkward to fit her into a team if you're going up against a team that's fully in Stone Skin. If they're not in Stone Skin, very strong. You can come in and open block buffs True Fear. You push the turn meter back a bit. She can't be sheeped. And you start permanently decreasing their resistance and accuracy. It's not bad. She's not like wowing me in Arena. I think she will be useful for people. I think there's, again, potentially strong combos. Again, like Armans comes in, does an A2, then an A3, then she boosts him up, gives him intercept, and resets him. That's pretty busted. So any of those sorts of synergies are potentially very, very good. But yeah, this could be a little tricky. Yeah, could be a little tricky maybe to make it work. I'm not sure. Let me know what you think about her. But my impressions of this champion, she seems very, very solid. She's definitely going to be a fun one to get and to play with. I think she will absolutely come into 90% of players. She's coming into a Hydra team for sure. Maybe even more than that. She's definitely going into Hydra. Definitely. She's definitely going to come into any wave-based content, any Cursed City type stuff. We'll see what Clan Siege ends up being. She's fairly likely to be very strong in Clan Siege, let's be real. For Arena, it's a bit more questionable. You're probably going to have her in good gear. I wonder if you might get a soul as well. Maybe, from this Clan Siege content. We'll have to see about that. But she's probably going to be built up fairly well, so she might see some use in Arena. Definitely in Tag Arena. I could definitely see her being strong. I do think she's a potential strong combo with Armans. But yeah, that's sort of what's going on with her. Authoratrix Lamasu, let me know what you think. Are you excited for this champion? What do you think about her? Are we disappointed it's not a mythical? I guess that's something there. It's not a mythical champion. All right, the free mythical is, well, you've got Mikage, sort of free, and then you've got the guy from Cursed City, Hard Cintranos. He's free, but no other one. But look, there you go. Authoratrix Lamasu. Curious to hear your thoughts, and thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.